Meanwhile, gearing up for game day in Bloomington, weather will cooperate. A lot of Husker fans, if they're headed out to that one, going to enjoy a beautiful one in Indiana with temperatures in around the upper 50s by kickoff at 11 a.m. So a little bit cooler for tailgating weather, but this is football weather. If you ask me, it could be a little bit windier in football weather, but winds are going to be fairly light throughout this one, around 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the south. High pressure sitting over much of that region, so a lot of sunshine with temperatures warming up to about 70 degrees closer to 3 o'clock. Couldn't ask for a better game weather, to be honest. But hey, here at home, we're still going to face another windy one. Wind gusts topped out at 45 miles per hour in town here in Lincoln yesterday. Not going to be quite that windy today, but still very noticeable and already noticeable out there this morning. South 27th and Yankee Hill Road. You notice the camera shaking a little bit less than it was yesterday at our Honda of Lincoln camera, but we're starting out with milder weather because of some of those winds overnight. Just 57 degrees in Lincoln, 55 down in Beatrice. A far cry from the 20s we were facing earlier this week with our first hard freeze, and likely not going to see any of those colder temperatures for a while yet, even looking ahead into the end of the month. Now looking across the state, temperatures are even warmer through central Nebraska and just ahead of a cold front that's kind of stalled out through portions of the Panhandle. Still some 60s in North Platte, Imperial, and McCook. Looking in southwest Nebraska, behind that cold front, different story though. 40s, 40 in Chadron, 43 degrees in Scottsbluff. We are seeing a little bit more moisture return out ahead of that cold front too in southwest Nebraska. That'll be the area that has the better chance for some showers and thunderstorms to fully kind of develop. Meanwhile, as the forcing and some of the moisture tries to move eastward, it's just going to run into a lot of dry air. We still have a lot of dry air in place. Here's a look at winds as we're waking up this morning, around 15 to 20, if not almost 25 miles per hour through portions of central Nebraska. Gusts even in Lincoln up to 30 miles per hour here, even in the 6 o'clock hour. So we're going to deal with these winds around 35 to 40 miles per hour through much of the day. Wind gusts will still be around 30 miles per hour for a lot of those high school games later tonight. We'll call it a high of 78 degrees today, so remaining on the warmer side of average. There's a look at a few showers even in central Nebraska right now, but as this moisture tries to move east, it's really not going to materialize. We're not going to see much through the weekend. A few thunderstorms popping later tonight in and around that forcing into this evening, turning into the form of some scattered showers in northern Nebraska, but again, we're missing out on a lot. We're going to stay fairly dry, I think, through this weekend in southeast Nebraska. So better rain chance, I think, will really come on Monday. And even in talking about that, still going to be enough dry air to limit some of what we see fall from the sky. Maybe we see up to 1/10 of an inch on a Monday, but the forecast still looking fairly warm through the weekend.